Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today we have a knife to take a look at coming in from Vosteed. Thank you to them for sending this in for us to take a look at. This is a new release for the month of October 2024. If you like knife and EDC content, you are in the right spot. Make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I release daily videos, and hit that thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So we have nice packaging here from Vosteed, which is always the case. Sticker, paperwork, microfiber cloth, and then we have our knife here in this foam insert. And we have, it looks like, a secondary option for a pocket clip, or a second pocket clip here than what is on the Kydex sheath already. And it looks to be a Kydex taco style sheath here, and it does have a standard pocket clip on there. A lot of companies are using this style to ship these knives. This should fit a standard Alti clip here and a plethora of other regular pocket clips. So this is not our prototypical Vosteed knife here. This is, however, a collaboration with RS Knife Works. And if you're not familiar, RS Knife Works and Vosteed, that is the tag team that brought us the chaos here. And this has been a massive, massive hit for Vosteed. RS Knife Works does some incredible stuff. So what do we got here? This is going to be a Hawkbill fixed blade karambit style knife. We're looking at 14C 28N steel, which is a great steel for something like this. Very, very tough, very corrosion resistant, especially with this stone wash finish on here. This is going to be a great steel choice and blade shape for that durability, toughness type factor here. And then look at that long overhang. It's not a real long blade, which I don't actually have a problem with. We have micarta here for our handle material, and they do have a couple of versions of this. I'll have everything linked down below that I can for this knife here, and some other Vosteed knives as well. I believe they have a black G10 or micarta. We have a nice oversized ring here, and this is going to be full tang construction, of course. And what I was getting at with this style of fixed blade is oftentimes the ones that I have come into contact with, the ones that I've checked out, have actually been a little too large for me to comfortably want to carry as far as the handle and blade is concerned. But here we have a fairly nice compact package. Not a ton of blade there, but definitely enough blade to, I think, inflict some damage, right? As far as our actual blade there, what are we looking at for blade length? So we're not looking at a ton of blade length here. We are going to be getting about, it's about 1.5 inches of actual sharpened edge. We do have a nice sharpening choil there. As far as total blade, we'll call it 2 inches. And then as far as, let's just do handle length, including the ring, we're looking at like 5 inches of handle and ring included. Without the ring, we're looking at like 4 inches. I wear an XL glove. I have a large sized hand, and I fit on this thing very comfortably with a ton of room to spare. I could even cramp up out of the ring or inside that ring and just use the handle here. One thing I've found that Hawkbill blades, and Hawkbill blades have been around forever. Initially, Hawkbill blades were used in farming and industrial type settings. They weren't known as a tactical blade, more of a working blade. And that's what I've found, you know, maybe not the most ideal blade shape for me, but they are very versatile and very useful blade shapes as far as cutting things open, breaking things down. A Hawkbill blade like this is going to be a great worker for you, especially going back and going into farming and gardening and stuff like that. These are great for that type of work. Also, I think hawkbill blades make a great cutting tool for people who work in certain atmospheres where you're unloading a lot of pallets, you're unloading a lot of products, maybe you're stocking shelves, that sort of thing. These are great for getting in behind banding, getting in behind rope, strapping, whatever you want to say, whatever they're wrapped up with, right? Getting through that saran wrap that's around your skid, opening up the packaging that the products are in that need to be stocked, that type of thing. And this type of setup would be, a great option in my opinion, as someone who has stocked shelves in a previous lifetime. Something like this is, a good tool to have. Now, it can also double as your self-defense option, right? If you knew even a little bit of what you were doing, it would make a great option. Now, I'm no tactical guru or anything like that, but this does fit in the reverse grip very nice, very comfortably, and you have that blade just trailing down way in front of your hand, which is awesome. That is exactly what you want. You want that distance, that clearance, and that just gives you all the more ability to use this blade in a tactical situation. Now, like I said, this is going to be great for if you do a lot of detail work. That fine tip is going to be great for stuff like that. I really like hawkbill blades, and there's people out there who also really enjoy hawkbill blades. Now, one thing I did want to bring out was this is not Vosteed's first fixed blade design. This is actually going to be, at least from my memory, their third fixed blade design. We have the Mink, which is what you see there in front of you. And then we have the Mink XL, which is just an absolute beast. So we can see Vosteed really starting to expand their catalog. And they're not just throwing anything out there. This is a collaboration with RS Knife Works here. And this has an idea behind it, an identity behind it. And it seems like, it's going to be our standard Vosteed type quality here, which is excellent fit and finish, great materials. One thing I am curious of, though, the Mink series of fixed blades was in Nitro V, which is a fine steel. Fine steel. I wonder what made them decide, hey, we're going to do the Mink and Mink XL in Nitro V, but we're going to do the Dirty Girl in 14C. Kind of curious. I wonder about that. Not that it's a big deal and not that it sways me one way or the other. It's just something I find interesting between the couple of different designs. Another thing I wanted to show off real quick was I already opened it up out of the packaging that it came in, but I didn't know it, and I'm sure a lot of people don't know. Vosteed has other items other than knives. And I have to say, the knife roll that Vosteed has and carries, I've had probably 5 or 6 different branded retailer or knife company knife rolls. And the Vosteed one is without a doubt the best one that I've ever handled. Is it the largest one? No. But it is the best quality knife roll, knife organization roll that I have found. They also have a couple of other things, and one of them being titanium beads. Now, I'm not going to put this titanium bead on the Dirty Girl, but I am going to be putting it on one of the Vosteed fixed blades, probably the regular Mink here, but I'm not 100% sure. But I want to show this little thing off. You can see the Vosteed emblem there. And like I said, this is made out of titanium. So if you have a Mink fixed blade and you want a matching Vosteed bead made out of titanium, you can get that kind of thing right off their website, which is really cool. I had no idea that they had the knife tool or knife rolls. I didn't know they had the beads. I didn't know any of that stuff until I really started looking around. on their website. And then they also have, throughout the course of the year, they have collaborations on flashlights and various other things. So Vosteed's website in general is a good place to look through everything, not just look at the knives, but look at what else they have to offer, because they have some really, really good products. And if you want to see the knife roll, I will pin the video in the description underneath the Vosteed link to the video where I show the knife roll. It is an awesome, awesome knife roll, and in my opinion is the best quality one that I have found yet. So since we got a measurement, let's get a weight on this thing here. And just the fixed blade alone is going to be 4 ounces even. And then we have our Kydex taco sheath and a clip, which will give us a good idea for final weight there. And we're looking at 5.3, and depending on what you ultimately end up using for your mounting option, that could change. It could lessen a little bit, and it could be, there could be a little bit added there depending on what you do. But this type of sheath right here is a great option for scout straps, ulti clip, standard deep carry clip. So the options are going to be kind of endless with that kind of sheath. So let's see what kind of edge we are working with here with this hawkbill blade. And that's one thing about a hawkbill blade too, is if you're doing a lot of breaking down of cardboard and you open up a lot of packages, that sort of thing, a hawkbill blade is going to allow you to stay in your cut a lot better than most blade shapes because of how it's rounded like that. It's just going to trap material in here right about there and just drag along that edge and where that tip hangs down. Just brilliant for detailed cuts, precision cuts, and if you do a lot of breaking down, look at that. Testing this type of fixed blade on this type of material is not the fairest illustration, but it can cut the telephone book paper, and it makes quick and light work of this. But you put this up against denser materials, and this thing is going to really shine. As far as the sheath goes, I really like this sheath. I like the slim nature of it. I like how it's a shorter sheath. And also, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but this thing has insanely good retention. Now, there's a little jiggle there. Not much. And that way, there's none. But this is in there very good. Trust me, you can hear it click in, and then it's got a nice positive pop. That thing is not coming out of there. So if that is a worry for you, this one is going to hold up very good in that sheath. It's a nice package as well. And yes, I know this is not going to be for everyone, but there has been countless times where I have had viewers, subscribers, and just general people asking about hawkbill blades and, what are some good options? What are some good options for fixed blades, folding knives, that sort of thing? And the simple fact is there isn't a lot of options with a good or high quality hawkbill blade. There's some, but there is not a lot of options. So I like the fact that Vosteed, is bringing something a little bit different to the table and still maintaining that high quality. You're going to have to let me know, what do you think of the new Dirty Girl? I happen to like Dirty Girls, especially this one here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I always appreciate that, everyone. It really helps push the video out there to more people. If you are new here to the channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this every single day. Make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content, even when I go live, which I do every Saturday, every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyone and everyone is welcome to stop by and hang out as long as you would like. I'd love for you to stop by. I will put up a couple of new videos. Go check one of those out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.